In this tutorial or demo, I will introduce you how to work with a database in Windows Phone development using Linq, or also known as the language integrated query. First is we need to identify what are the tables we are going to use. In the previous exercise or exercise 4.6, the customer management was used, and it will also be used as our example for this tutorial. The customer manager includes a customer table, product table, and orders table. But in this demo, I will only be showing you on how to create the customer table only. First is we need to add the reference system.data.linq. As you can see, it's already added. But in case you don't know how to add, here it is. Then I have created a class named data storage, and to use Linq in this class, you need to add the following libraries using this system.data.linq. Another is system.linq, system data link mapping, system component model, and the system collections object model. So the next thing we need to do is to create a link table. So how to create a link table? Okay, this attribute tells us to use the class as a table. Okay, you can see I have used the iNotify property change and the iNotify property changing. The two tells us to, iNotify property change is used to tell Linq that a value has been changed, while the iNotify property changing tells Linq that a value is to be modified or to be changed. I have used the public event, property change, event handler, property change, and property changing. These are delegates. So the Linq connects methods to these delegates so that it is informed when changes are made. Now we create a property that has a get and set behavior, so it will give access to the member holding the data. So here, the set behavior fires the changed events. This code is already the shortcut version, but there are versions which are longer but have the same effect. Okay, now we already have a table and a property. What lacking is a column. So how do we create a column? We just need to assign the property that we have made as a column. Just like the table attribute above. Here. The link will then create a column in the table for this data value. I add another two columns, the address and the bank details, which of course have the same code as the name property that I have shown you the code a while ago. You may be thinking that most of the tables you have created in SQL needs primary keys. Of course, this can also be done in Linq. So now we'll create another column that will hold the primary key. So is primary key must be set to true. Is DB generated will also be set to true. There you go. Then the database will create a new customer ID value each time a new customer is added, and it will also refuse to allow in setting duplicate key values, and Linq will throw exceptions if ever we try to create a duplicate primary key or when a primary key is not set. In our previous customer manager application, we have used a list to hold the customers. In Linq, we create a data context which will manage the connection to the database we are about to create. So this will contain all the tables in the application, which at the moment just means the customers table. The sales DB class extends the data context class, which is provided by Linq as the basis of a database design. The data context serves as a connection to a database. You can think of it as a bit like a stream that connects a program to a file. It exposes methods that we can use to manage the database contents. Now let's create a sample data. We will create a method named makeTestDB, which will hold or populate the database with known data which we can work with. So this code just traps or checks whether a database exists or not. So when the database exists, it will delete the database and then create a new one.